led by the Dean of Ambassadors, His Excellency Beyene Rusom, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, allow me now to invite on the dais the Chairperson of Commission Committee on Development and Security, who is also Member of Parliament for Mavoko, Honorable Patrick Makau, to make some welcoming remarks and thereafter invite the next speaker. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Let me join my MC by recognizing all those protocols. Your Excellency, today is a great day for the Commission and for members of Parliament. Your Excellency, I want to quit this journey with a team of relay because they are usually four. And Your Excellency, when you look at this project, the journey began with the third commission, fourth commission, fifth commission, and this is the sixth commission. Your Excellency, starting a journey is good. Being number one is easier than remaining number one, Mr. Chairman. So I want to thank this commission and the six commissioners who have seen this journey to where it is. Your Excellency, they have burned the midnight oil for this project to be successful and have this day successful under the able leadership of our chairman, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Dr. Masika Oitangula Moses. Your Excellency, without much ado, I'll just go straight to the program. And Mr. Chairman, one thing that nobody can, Your Excellency, one thing nobody can ever take away from you is a gift you have, and that gift is of memory. Your Excellency, you have a very great memory. You only meet a person once, and you never forget them. Your Excellency, when I grow up, I want to be like you. That is why I don't want to go through this program. Very fast, Your Excellency, allow me to invite the PS Public Works to give his remarks on behalf of the CS Public Works. Karibu sana. Thank you.
Your Excellency, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who is also the Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, the Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, the Right Reverend Honorable Moses Wetangula, the Speaker of National Assembly, Honorable Hamason Kingi, the Speaker of Senate, the Leader of Majorities for both houses, Cabinet Secretaries present, Your Excellency, on behalf of the CS, the State Department of Public Works, Lands and Housing, with your permission, I want to take this opportunity to relay her greetings. She's engaged in national exercise on land reforms, policy reform, and today marks a great milestone, Your Excellency, for the launch of this Bunge Tower. This project was conceived and the project consultants were procured by the client in July 2009 by the Parliamentary Joint Service Commission. And the State Department of Public Works was appointed as the project manager, a task which the State Department has taken over, worked with the project consultant, Mutiso Meneses International Limited, in association with the Quante Consultants as the quantity surveyor, MECOI Consultants, electrical and mechanical engineers, and Wanjoi Consultants, structural and civil engineers. The consultants undertook the design and documentation of the project, Your Excellency, with the advice of the project manager. The tender of the construction works was done in June 2012, but the works could not commence due to appeals and court cases by the contractors who were not successful. The contract was eventually awarded, entered into in September 2013, and the site handed over to the contractor in February 2014. The project comprises of a tower block with 26 floors and 4 basements. The tower block accommodates offices for members of parliament, committee rooms fully equipped with audio-visual installations for communication, a gym complete with all necessary gym equipment, a fully equipped kitchen, dining hall and cafeteria, library, access block to the old parliament building, and the necessary support facilities. Your Excellency, despite the challenges that the project underwent, but I want to report that the project team, the client, and the project manager, they were able to manage the challenges and ensure that the variations and the challenges faced were overcome. And thus, this great day is a great day for this facility, for the country. And the team managing the project was able to realize all this. And therefore, Your Excellency, my CS, being a former member of Parliament, I said she had her first office during her first term was a rented one. And for the second one, she got an office in a Continental House. And now this Bunge Tower has achieved a milestone that has the capacity to house all members that will be able to save Parliamentary Service Commission a big budget. And since it is within the presence of Parliament, it is accessible, convenient, and safer for members to do their work effectively. I thank the Parliamentary Service Commission for a Joint Parliamentary Service Commission as a client for appointing us as the State Department of Public Works as its project manager. And I want to say, finally, the project now complete, and it's an opportunity and a great opportunity that the President is launching it, and the Deputy President, and also the Prime Cabinet Secretary who served as distinguished legislators in Parliament. Thank you, Your Excellency, and may God bless all of us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. As I told you, this journey has been a collective responsibility. If you look at around here, we have men and women who have done everything in the book to ensure that this project is completed. Your Excellency, because of that teamness, allow me now to invite the majority leader in the National Assembly, Honorable Echungwa. Karibu sana, make your remarks. Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Makau. Your Excellency, the President, Deputy President, the Right Honorable Speakers of the National Assembly and the Senate, honorable members, good morning. Your Excellency, the President, it's indeed my pleasure to welcome you and the Deputy President to your former house, the Parliament of Kenya. Your Excellency, as you have witnessed as you went through the building, you have seen that we have a very ultra-modern building. Your Excellency, when Speaker and the chairperson of the Parliamentary Service Commission was elected, the Speaker and became the chairperson of the Parliamentary Service Commission, many members will recall that Speaker Wetangula did promise us that within this term, we will use this building, and must take this opportunity on behalf of all the members of the National Assembly and indeed all members of Parliament, including those in the Senate, to thank the Commission and the chairperson of the Parliament Service Commission for the great work that you have done to actualize the completion of this building. Your Excellency, this building, the completion of this building also marks a very momentous occasion for us. You know, Your Excellency, under your administration, you have endeavored to make sure that all government agencies, ministries, and departments do cut on costs. And Your Excellency, the completion and opening of this building that you've just done this morning goes a long way to helping the institution of Parliament and indeed the legislature to institutionalize huge cost-cutting measures. Your Excellency, you have witnessed and seen many of the committee rooms, almost 26 committee rooms that are now operational in this building. And I'll just give you an example, Your Excellency, because you did ask a question about those committees that are bigger than 15 members, and part of those committees in the Budget and Appropriations Committee, which I'm fortunate to have chaired in the last Parliament. On average, Your Excellency, every time we were processing budget, like the process that we begin from the end of next week, when you submit the annual estimates, the Budget and Appropriations Committee has had to retreat to a hotel for a period of about 2 weeks to consider the budget estimates. During that period, Your Excellency, the National Assembly has been incurring an average of 1.5 million shillings on a daily basis for the 2 weeks that the committee would retreat to a hotel, either on Mombasa Road or in South Sea at the Boma Hotel. That tells you, Your Excellency, the amount of savings that you'll be making, not just in this institution, but also in your government, because we require many ministers, many principal secretaries to be present in those meetings, and they have had to commute from their offices in the CBD to out of Nairobi, taking a lot of their time, Your Excellency. We've also had challenges, Your Excellency, with committees meeting, and at times your own ministers and PSs appear for committee meetings, and there are no rooms because we had less than 10 committee rooms. Indeed, I think we had only 9 committee rooms. We've had to use the small dining room, the new dining wing on the new side of Senate, to be able to accommodate the committees that are sitting. And many a times we've had meetings cancelled to a great expense, not just to Parliament, but also to other institutions in government. Therefore, Your Excellency, the opening of these new Bunge towers that you have just opened this morning will also, is also in line with the cost-cutting measures that your administration has instituted. And we thank the Commission for the great work they have done. And Your Excellency, we do pray that this building will be utilized by all these members for the better service to the people of Kenya. And of course, as we oversight your government, to ensure that there is meaningful and proper oversight of all government ministries and departments. With those many remarks, thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause. Your Excellency, once more, you know, the journey of a politician is very interesting. Your Excellency, there's a gentleman here who I call him very lucky. Your Excellency, last Parliament, a very young man from the Rift Valley joined the Senate, and he was lucky to be nominated commissioner in the 5th Commission, and now is a majority leader in the Senate. Now, Your Excellency, it's my singular pleasure to invite Senator Commissioner Cheruyot to make his remarks. Karibu.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the President, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, our 2 speakers, colleague members of Parliament, and all guests who have come. I greet you all good morning. It gives me a great pleasure, Your Excellency, to be back here this morning to celebrate alongside the Parliamentary Service Commission and our colleague members of Parliament to open this building that many people have worked extremely hard. This building has transited over 3 commissions, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. And eventually today we are here to celebrate its opening. Your Excellency, welcome home. In your public life, both you actually and the Deputy President, you've been in Parliament longer than you have been in the Executive. You're here for 15 years. I think you've been in the Executive for only 12, and 5 for your Deputy here in Parliament, and 2 at the Executive. So this is home for you. I don't want to calculate for the Prime Cabinet Secretary. I think he came here long before I was born. And glad to have all of you here. There are many things that we can celebrate about this building, Your Excellency, but the best that I recall, because I worked together with my colleagues in the 5th Commission to ensure that certain elements of this building reflect what we espouse as a country, is the audiovisual system. What you haven't been told, Your Excellency, is that in all the 26 committee rooms, they are fitted with state-of-the-art audiovisual technology that allows the people of the Republic of Kenya to follow for the very first time committee sittings live in session. Meaning that as a member of Parliament, and this is a warning to my colleagues who are here, you can no longer tell your constituents that, oh, sorry, I can't pick your call, I'm in a committee. Because it's on a live website, and they know the committees you're serving. They can easily go and see whether you're present or you're not. But most importantly, is the fact that members of the public will know how you as a committee arrived at certain decisions before you bring your report back to the House. All the 26 committee rooms. And I celebrate the team that put together that, because we are taking Parliament to the people of the Republic of Kenya, and they'll be happy to know, even before we debate on the floor, why committees have voted this way or the other way in consideration of legislation. I don't intend to be long. I thank you. Members, thank you also for finding time to join us this morning. On behalf of the Senate and the leadership that is here, my not the deputy, but leader of minority is also here, and our colleagues from the minority side. We thank you for finding time. I thank you all. God bless you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Senator Cheriot. Your Excellency, now allow me, just like in legislature, there is amending and deleting. We are going to amend this program, and I'm told I now call the leader of minority in the National Assembly, one Honorable Wandai. Karibu sana.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, of the Defense Forces, the Kenya Defense Forces, Honorable William Ruto, you are the Deputy President, Your Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the two speakers, all protocol observed. Mine is very, very simple. First and foremost is to congratulate the Parliamentary Service Commission for this wonderful achievement. Your Excellency, when we came to this Parliament for the first time in 2013, this was a parking lot. And we parked our cars here for about 2 or so months before the foundation was laid of this wonderful building. But we cannot forget that this project was perhaps conceived by the 10th Parliament under the able leadership of Speaker Kenneth Marendi. Later on, of course, the project was undertaken under the chairmanship of Speaker J.B. Muturi, who is here with us. And a lot of other people have contributed to the completion of this project. Let me say also, Your Excellency, that a number of things have been said about this project in the public. But I must also confirm that in the 12th Parliament, I was privileged to chair the Public Accounts Committee. And I was also in that committee with my good friend, Honorable Aden Duale, and he's here, and Honorable Makau, the Commissioner. At no one time were we able to establish any form of impropriety because we were able to look at the books of accounts for the PSC. And therefore, Your Excellency, I want to allay any fears that could have been there, that perhaps this project has been shrouded in some form of mystery or corruption. You know, I like talking about facts. When I talk out there, I talk when I've got facts at my fingertips. And therefore, for this project, Your Excellency, if I were to be asked, I would give it a clean bill of health. And therefore, for us as members of Parliament, I think we are privileged. In this part of the world, I must say actually in the entire Africa, no parliament has got this kind of facility. I can tell you. We have been able to go across the continent and beyond. A number of parliaments, even in the Western world, lack this kind of facility. And therefore, we must actually pat ourselves on the back as a country, first and foremost, and also as a parliament. So, Your Excellency, thank you very much and for accepting to come and grace this wonderful occasion. We look forward to working with you more and more as a parliament. As a parliament. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The reason why we're having this kind of Royco Mchuzi mix is because, Your Excellency, you know, the journey of funding this building is about